Hi, and welcome to the second grade Social Studies curriculum preview for the second 6 weeks. We have 4 units of study: maps and globes, landforms and bodies of water, Veterans Day, and living in, modifying, and conserving our physical environment. So first, let's start with maps and globes. Key vocabulary or map elements. So we really need to start talking about with kiddos that maps need a title, an orientation, a legend or key, and that we're interpreting maps. So it's more than just finding places, but we're also looking for what other information a map can tell us. So can we look at a map of Texas and think about why there are more cities on the coast and in North Texas than there are out in West Texas? And maybe look and have that make us ask some questions like, I wonder what it's like out in West Texas. And then we can look at some different maps that would show us that West Texas is desert. So just some different things like that. There are some stations in Eduphoria, the Royal Castle map skills, and the campground map. After that, we're going to switch to landforms and bodies of water. We have some key vocabulary there: continents, the oceans, the capitals. There are some stations in Eduphoria. And then in vocabulary, which is a new resource the district has purchased, it's linked on the digital learning page. There are 2 videos I highly recommend for your second graders, Mappy Maps and Continents. Mappy Maps, which I feel silly saying over and over again, Mappy Maps, Mappy Maps. Mappy Maps explains all the different parts of a map and the purposes of maps. It's a great little video. Next, I've listed the Reading A to Z books that match with this topic. I was really surprised that American football and baseball came up when I was searching about maps. But both of those books featured maps, and I thought they'd be a great way to capture some of our kids' interests. Next, in United Streaming, there are 2 quick little videos that I think are very elementary friendly. Next, for Veterans Day, these are keywords: significance, veteran, and celebration. We have some stations in Eduphoria. There is a group of photos with captions that kids could have in a station, and then also a station for writing a Veterans Day letter. Going back for just a second, if your kids do write thank you cards or letters to a veteran, you could send those to a veteran that you know. If you don't have a place for those letters to go, I will gladly find a spot for them. I could deliver some to the restaurants that give free meals for veterans, could take some to the local nursing homes that have some veterans. It's a great way to reach out to the community, and I've had great feedback doing it in the past. Just make sure your kids only sign with their first name, so that we're not breaching any confidentiality or giving out any identifiable information to the public. So next is living in, modifying, and conserving our physical environment. So we're looking at weather patterns, seasonal patterns, natural resources and natural hazards, settlement patterns, modifying the environment, and the ideas of urban, rural, and suburban. So one of the things that I think kiddos have a hard time envisioning is how much we've actually changed our landscape. So a great thing to do might be to take pictures of any roadwork or construction that are near your school. And that would be a great thing to ask families to do, to take some cell phone pictures of things that are changing around them. So we have some historical figures in this unit. There's an Amelia Earhart Center, a rural, urban, and suburban creation station, a literacy station. And here's some things on United Streaming. If you don't have a United Streaming account, your librarian or digital learning specialist can help you get one. Vocabulary, I am most excited about the video for urban, suburban, and rural. It is humorous. I think it'll really help kids see the difference between urban, suburban, and rural. And then the human environment interaction video is really helpful. It really talks about how the environment affects us as people and the people affect the environment. So here's some books in Reading A to Z that fit this unit. And then I've included Give One, Get One. This is a Kagan strategy. That's a great way to integrate so your students are speaking, listening, and writing about a topic. And you have all the instructions right here on the slide. You can shoot me an email if you have any questions or give me a call. My extension's 5680. I'd love to come out and plan with you, or if you have a social studies project going, I'd love to come see the work your kids are doing. Don't tell anyone else. Second grade's always my favorite. I taught it for 6 years, and I just don't know that there are any people in the world that are better than second graders. So I hope you're having a great day. I encourage you to look at the links for C3. I'm really looking forward to those C3 sit-downs, and I'm excited about what we can do together. So if you need anything, shoot me an email. If you need help using the electronic resources for Pearson, there's a link for that under the Just-in-Time Learning, where you can get directions on how to access those resources. But if you need more, a more hands-on approach, just give me a call and I can stop by and help you set up your account. So talk to you soon.